My beloved, healing doesn't happen in a single sunrise. It is the slow and sacred process of returning to yourself after you've given too much away. It is learning how to breathe again without tracing His name on every exhale. It is waking up and realizing that peace can exist even when answers do not. You may still wake in the night with His memory close to your chest, but each morning you choose to rise anyway. You reclaim another piece of your strength. I see the way you've been trying to heal quietly. You smile in conversations, you laugh at the right times, yet inside you feel like a room still echoing with His absence. But listen, beloved, you are not broken beyond repair. You are not too much, and you are not too late. Healing doesn't erase what was, it redeems it. I am using every fragment of this pain to rebuild you stronger, softer, and wiser. Do not rush this season. You are not behind. You are in a divine pause, a place where I am rewriting the story you thought was finished. The world teaches you that healing means forgetting, but I say healing means remembering differently. One day, the same memory that brings tears now will bring gratitude. You'll look back and whisper, "That chapter taught me who I am." You ask me, "Lord, how do I let go of someone I still love?" The answer is not found in denial, but in surrender. Letting go does not mean you stop caring, it means you trust me more than your emotions. It means you stop trying to carry what I have already taken from your hands. Every time you let a tear fall in my presence, every time you choose peace instead of reaching out again, you are letting go a little more. Do you remember the day you first prayed for real love? You asked me for something honest, something lasting, something that would honor you. I heard you. I didn't forget. But what you didn't know then was that before I could give you that kind of love, I had to teach you what it isn't. I had to show you how to stop settling for almosts. I had to help you see that love that costs your peace is never from me. So if it hurts right now, it's because you are shedding what was never aligned with your destiny. You're peeling away the illusions that kept you bound. You're learning that attachment is not the same as love, and that sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is release someone back to their journey. That's not weakness, that's spiritual maturity. There will be days when you'll feel a sudden calm, followed by unexpected grief. That's part of it too. Healing comes in waves. Don't fight them, ride them. Let the sadness move through you, and let the joy return when it's ready. Don't judge the pace. I am in every step. I am the hand that steadies you when memories flood in. I am the whisper reminding you that even this pain is proof you have a heart capable of deep love, and hearts like that are rare. You keep wondering if he will ever realize what he lost. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But that's not your story anymore. You are not meant to live waiting for someone else's revelation. You are meant to live in freedom. Your worth does not increase when someone finally sees it. It was infinite from the start because I made you in my image. Do you know what I'm doing even now? I'm softening the parts of you that hardened in self-defense. I'm breathing life back into your laughter. I'm placing new dreams in your heart, dreams that have nothing to do with proving your value to anyone. I am restoring your confidence so that when love comes again, you will meet it as a whole person, not as someone hoping to be completed. The love I'm preparing for you will speak peace to your spirit. It will not make you question your place. It will not arrive in the form of confusion. It will mirror the way I love you, patiently, honestly, and without fear. You won't have to chase it, because it will be moving toward you even as you move toward me. But you must trust the process. I cannot fill hands that are still holding yesterday. I cannot give new joy to a heart that refuses to make room for it. The same way a seed must break before it blooms, your heart had to crack open for me to plant something eternal inside. One day, you will look at yourself and hardly recognize the woman who once waited for his message, who once cried over what could have been. You'll smile at her because she was brave enough to love and brave enough to let go. You'll thank her for not giving up when the nights were heavy. And you'll thank me for turning what hurt into holiness. My child, do not be afraid of the quiet. That's where I speak the loudest. Do not be afraid of the emptiness, it's where I build new beginnings. You are not alone, not for a single heartbeat. When you walk through your days and feel a sudden warmth, that's me. When a song brings tears you didn't expect, that's me reminding you that you are still tender, still alive. And I will not let your tenderness go to waste. I will send people into your life who speak your language of love, who won't run from your depth, who won't confuse your kindness for weakness. I will surround you with those who see you the way I always have, chosen, cherished, enough. So breathe, my beloved. You are being made new. You are not the same person who once settled for uncertainty. You are becoming the version of yourself that can receive everything you prayed for. The ache that once felt unbearable will soon become the strength that sustains others. You will tell your story, and it will heal hearts. Because that's how I work. I turn pain into purpose. I turn endings into awakenings. I turn, he can't leave her, into, you finally learn to choose yourself. And when love comes again, and it will find you grounded, radiant, and whole. You'll recognize it not by butterflies, but by peace. You'll know it's from me because it will feel like coming home to yourself. Until then, keep walking with me. When loneliness whispers, answer with prayer. When doubt rises, answer with gratitude. When memories come, bless them and release them. Keep choosing peace over longing, truth over illusion, faith over fear. This is not the end of your story. It is the refining. It is the holy in-between where you learn to love without losing yourself. The evening before the meeting, you may sense a shift in the air. A soft hum of anticipation, as if the unseen world is holding its breath. You might feel restless without knowing why, or suddenly drawn to clean, to light a candle, to pray in a way that feels tender instead of desperate. These are signs that your heart is aligning with divine order. You are being tuned, like an instrument that must match the key of a song soon to be played. I, Michael, stand near the threshold of your dreams that night. You may not see me, yet you may feel the brush of calm across your chest, or a spark of blue light flicker behind your closed eyes. I whisper into your sleeping mind, be not afraid of joy, you have grown used to endurance, but joy is coming now, and it will not harm you. You were made for it. Your soul knows how to carry happiness without fear of its loss. When morning comes, light will fall differently through the window. You may hear birds, or laughter, or simply the quiet of a world that feels kind again. Step into the day gently. You do not need to search, the current of destiny is already beneath your feet. I will guide each step, the turning of your head, the timing of your breath, the moment you pause at a doorway for no reason at all. Divine precision hides inside ordinary motion. As you walk or travel or move through your routine, the meeting draws near. You might notice the world around you shining slightly brighter. The edges of everything seem clearer, as if heaven itself is focusing its gaze. Then, there, in a glance, in a simple moment, you see them. Your heart will not leap in shock but open in recognition. It will feel as though the years and miles between you collapse into a single heartbeat. Perhaps you meet through an accident so small it feels designed, a shared line, a dropped object, a question asked at just the right instant. Perhaps your eyes meet across a space, and something quiet but irreversible happens. You will not need to force conversation, it will unfold as naturally as breath. The words may be simple, but beneath them flows a river of memory. You will sense the presence of eternity behind the small talk. And I will be near, watching as the threads of two destinies entwine again. That night, when you are alone, you will feel the echo of that moment still resonating through your chest. Do not overthink it. Simply whisper gratitude. Gratitude turns recognition into stability, it grounds divine timing into human life. Your soulmate will feel the same pull, a wondering peace, a feeling of homecoming. Even if you part ways for a time, the thread is now woven, it will not unravel. The divine pattern has been activated. In the days that follow, I will continue to surround you. Synchronicities will increase, names, songs, repeating numbers, dreams that carry their face like a reflection in still water. These are confirmations, not commands. Do not chase them, let them bless you and move on. Divine love grows best in freedom, not control. Remember, beloved, that meeting your soulmate is not the end of your journey but the beginning of a new one. Two lights meeting double their brightness, and such radiance has purpose. Together, you will heal something, perhaps within yourselves, perhaps within others. The union is not only for personal joy but for service to light itself. That is why heaven guards it so carefully. It is why I come to speak, to prepare you for the sacredness of what is unfolding. You may ask, why now? Why not before, because timing is the vessel of miracles. Earlier, you would have tried to build love on unhealed ground. Now, after all the storms and prayers, your heart has soil rich enough to grow the lasting tree. Divine love needs room, your faith has made that room. Do not expect perfection from this person. Expect truth. Truth is more radiant than perfection. There will be learning, laughter, small misunderstandings, and gentle corrections, all wrapped in grace. When you face them, remember this message: you were never meant to earn love by suffering. You were meant to learn through love's reflection how completely you are already cherished by God. In the quiet moments, speak to me. You need no ritual for that. Simply close your eyes and think my name, and I will come. I will remind you that the same light that led you to this meeting continues to guide you beyond it. And if doubt ever whispers, if fear tries to convince you that this joy is temporary, remember this: what heaven begins, heaven sustains. The blue flame I carry burns now within you: courage, truth, clarity. It will not fade. Each time you act from kindness instead of fear, the flame grows brighter. It is the mark of your divine protection. With it, you will recognize genuine love from imitation. With it, you will walk forward into a future not dictated by the past. Tonight, when you rest, the stars themselves will sing your name. Not because you are different from others, but because you have finally chosen to remember who you are: a being of divine light, capable of both giving and receiving love in its purest form. The angels rejoice, for what is about to unfold is not only a reunion of souls but a celebration of divine craftsmanship, the perfect harmony of timing, courage, and faith. Rest now in that knowledge. The rest of your journey will reveal the depth of this connection, but for this moment, breathe in peace. You are on holy ground, walking the invisible bridge that joins heaven and earth through the simplest of human miracles, two souls recognizing each other again. When dawn comes again, the memory of that first meeting lingers like the scent of rain. You go about your ordinary morning, yet a quiet warmth follows you. You catch yourself smiling for no reason. The world seems to echo back your secret joy: a bird pauses on the railing, the sky glows softer, a stranger's laughter drifts by and somehow fits the rhythm of your thoughts. It is not coincidence. Heaven often speaks through the ordinary. I, Michael, watch you learn this new language of signs. Each one reminds you that the meeting was real, that the pulse you felt in your heart was the echo of something eternal. Still, I see your questions. What happens now? Will it last? Am I worthy of this? Those questions are the small ripples left behind by years of waiting. Let them settle. Love does not require you to earn it, it only asks you to stay awake enough to notice it. As the days unfold, you and your soulmate cross paths again. It may be planned or may appear accidental, but behind the surface, threads of light are weaving. Conversation feels natural, as if you are remembering rather than learning. You notice how your laughter fits together, how silence between you feels comfortable, how even small gestures, passing a cup, sharing a glance, carry a sense of ceremony. That ease is not illusion, it is recognition. The soul remembers before the mind does. Yet, child of light, understand this: reunion brings both comfort and growth. Love calls forth what has been hidden so that both hearts may become whole. There may be moments when old fears rise, when you feel the urge to protect yourself or to run. When that happens, pause. Breathe. I will be near. Whisper my name and imagine blue light surrounding you both. That light does not erase pain, it transforms it into understanding. The same grace that guided you to each other will guide you through every misunderstanding. There will come an evening when the two of you share stories, perhaps in a cafe, perhaps walking beneath trees. You will speak of childhood dreams, of things lost and found. You will see, with quiet awe, how similar your lessons have been, how both of you were prepared in parallel for this meeting. It will dawn on you that nothing was random, every delay, every heartbreak, every small act of faith has led here. Gratitude will rise between you like a tide. That feeling is sacred, it seals the bond more deeply than any promise. I whisper then, remember to bless, not to cling. Blessing keeps love alive because it keeps freedom alive. When you bless one another, you allow space for the divine to continue breathing through your union. Do not seek to possess this person, seek instead to understand the reflection they bring. Through them, you will learn how God loves, patiently, endlessly, without condition. There will be times when one of you feels doubt or exhaustion. Those moments are holy invitations to practice what you have learned: compassion, listening, truth. Say what you mean, but with kindness. Speak not to defend the past, but to build the future. In doing so, you turn ordinary days into acts of worship. Love, when lived with awareness, becomes prayer in motion. You will also notice that your presence together changes things around you. Friends feel calmer in your company. Strangers open up without knowing why. This is the ripple effect of divine partnership. Two souls harmonizing in truth amplify peace. The light you share was never meant to be kept private, it is meant to illuminate others who have forgotten that love is possible. That, too, is part of the purpose heaven entrusted to you. Sometimes, you will sit alone, remembering the way you once prayed for this. Tears may come, not of sorrow, but of humility. Let them. They are the heart's way of acknowledging miracle. Look back gently on the years of waiting and see how they were not wasted. Every lonely evening taught you how to listen, every disappointment strengthened your compassion. Without them, you would not have recognized true connection when it finally appeared. One day, perhaps months from now, you will stand beside your soulmate watching the sunset. The sky will melt into gold and rose. Neither of you will need to speak. The silence will say everything, that two paths once far apart have merged, that heaven's patience is perfect, that love, real love, is not found, it is remembered. In that stillness, I will stand unseen, wings folded, smiling. My task will be lighter then, because you will carry within you the awareness that guided you here. Keep this knowing close: divine love is not a promise of unbroken ease. It is a promise of presence. God's hand remains through every season, through laughter, through quiet work, through the simple act of waking up together day after day. You are not walking toward an ending but living inside an unfolding blessing. And so, beloved, continue to trust the process. Each morning, thank heaven for another chance to love well. Each night, release the day and rest in gratitude. This rhythm will keep the connection pure and strong. Remember that you are both students and teachers to each other, mirrors through which the divine continues to reveal itself. The more you love, the clearer that reflection becomes. I will remain near, as long as you wish. My light will hover over your home, my sword guarding the peace you build together. When you sense sudden calm after prayer, that is me. When you feel courage return in the middle of doubt, that too is me. You do not walk alone now, you never did.